Day and night, rain or shine, these machines never quit. Built for power, precision, and pure endurance, they work through the mud, dust, and darkness to keep the world fed. From massive combines tearing through endless wheat fields to futuristic harvesters that run for days without rest, these are the 10 unstoppable harvesters working non-stop 24/7. You're about to see what real machine power looks like. Number 1. John Deere X9 1100. When the sun sets over the Great Plains, most machines fall silent. But the John Deere X9 1100 keeps moving, its LED lights blazing across the night sky, its massive twin rotors chewing through grain like a mechanical animal that never tires. Launched in 2020, the X9 1100 was more than a new combine. It was a technological leap. Its 13.6-liter PowerTech engine delivers an incredible 690 horsepower, feeding 2 synchronized rotors that can process nearly 100 tons of grain per hour. That's the equivalent of 1,000 acres of wheat harvested in a single long day. But what truly makes it unstoppable isn't just raw power, it's its intelligence. The X9 uses an advanced automated system called Combine Advisor, which monitors grain loss, moisture, fan speed, and rotor load every second. If conditions change, if the crop gets damp or the slope steepens, the system instantly recalibrates, keeping performance at its peak. Inside the cab, the operator sits in comfort that rivals an aircraft cockpit. Climate control, touchscreen displays, and an active suspension seat make 12-hour night shifts manageable. Many operators work in pairs, one by day, one by night, while the combine itself never rests. Fuel efficiency and durability are key. Deere's engineers designed the X9's rotor drive, cooling, and cleaning systems to withstand 24/7 operation during the short harvest window. Its massive 1,600-liter fuel tank and quick service ports make refueling and maintenance fast. In the US Midwest, Canadian prairies, and Australian wheat belts, fleets of X9s work through dust storms, moonlight, and even drizzle. Guided by GPS, they glide within inches of precision, cutting perfect passes through the darkness. To witness an X9 at night is to see power and precision fused, a factory on wheels working without pause to feed the planet. It's not just harvesting grain, it's harvesting time itself. The X9 doesn't know the word stop. It was built to outwork the sunrise. Number 2. Claas Lexion 8900. In the rolling fields of Europe, when night falls and mist covers the wheat, one machine keeps cutting through the silence, the Claas Lexion 8900. Built in Harswinkel, Germany, the Lexion is the pinnacle of European combine engineering. It's powered by a 790 horsepower Mercedes-Benz engine, and its hybrid threshing system, the APS Synflow Hybrid, is one of the most efficient ever created. This dual-rotor hybrid system uses a massive pre-accelerator drum, followed by twin rotors that separate grain from straw with surgical precision. The result? Less grain damage, less loss, and higher productivity even in damp or tough crops. But what sets the Lexion apart is its ability to think for itself. The onboard CMOS automatic system uses sensors and algorithms to monitor hundreds of variables: grain moisture, slope angle, straw volume, fan pressure, and then automatically adjusts settings on the go. It's a self-learning machine that continuously optimizes itself for maximum output. During Europe's short harvest windows, large operations in France, Germany, and the UK run Lexion fleets 24 hours a day. Operators work in rotating shifts while the machines keep rolling, never shutting down except for refueling and inspection. The 8900's cooling and lubrication systems are designed for such punishing duty, allowing it to perform non-stop in both heat and cold. Its massive 18,000-liter grain tank, one of the largest in the world, means fewer stops. High-speed augers unload that tank in under 2 minutes, sending grain straight into waiting trucks that line up like clockwork. The cab of the 8900 is an ergonomic sanctuary. Panoramic visibility, suspension seats, near-silent insulation, and automatic climate control. Farmers joke that you could sleep inside it if you ever had time to. At night, When everything else is still, the Lexion's lights stretch like a glowing ribbon across the fields. Its steady hum blends with the crickets, a mechanical symphony of German precision working through the hours when most of the world sleeps. It's not just a combine, it's a relentless worker built to gather, adapt, and endure. Number 3. Case IH 9250 Axial-Flow. There's a saying among North American farmers, when the red ones start rolling, they don't stop. And the Case IH 9250 Axial-Flow combine is the living proof of that truth. This machine is a veteran of the 24-hour harvest, a 625 horsepower juggernaut powered by a massive 15.9-liter FPT Cursor 16 engine, built to handle the widest fields and longest days without flinching. At the heart of the 9250 is the legendary Axial-Flow single rotor system, a Case invention that redefined how grain is separated. The rotor threshes, separates, and cleans the crop in one continuous motion, maintaining smooth flow and gentle handling. That means less kernel damage, less loss, and more profit, even after 20 hours of continuous work. Its grain tank holds 410 bushels, around 14,400 liters, which unloads in under 90 seconds through an unloading auger that can fill a semi-truck before the operator even finishes a coffee. What makes the 9250 a 24/7 machine, though, is automation and endurance. Case's AFS Harvest Command System monitors every aspect of the machine: rotor load, sieve pressure, moisture, and automatically adjusts settings on the fly. Operators often run these machines in shifts, swapping drivers every 8 to 10 hours while the combine itself keeps working. In vast fields stretching miles across North Dakota, Kansas, or Alberta, multiple 9250s move in synchronized formation, guided by GPS accuracy within an inch. When night falls, their LED arrays turn dark fields into glowing runways, the red machines advancing like an army through the darkness. Maintenance is quick and easy, most parts are accessible from ground level, and oil changes are scheduled for extended intervals to minimize downtime. In places where the harvest window can close in days due to weather, the 9250's reliability is a lifeline. These machines work under pressure, through heat, dust, or drizzle, because if they stop, the farm loses. The 9250 isn't a tractor. It's a heartbeat, a red one, pounding 24 hours a day until the field is done. Number 4. New Holland CR10.90 Revelation. When it comes to raw performance, no harvester on earth has achieved what the New Holland CR10.90 Revelation has. In 2014, this yellow beast entered the Guinness World Records for harvesting 797.6 tons of wheat in just 8 hours, a record that still stands. A secret behind that superhuman feat lies in its twin-rotor system, a New Holland invention that uses two massive counter-rotating rotors to thresh and separate grain with astonishing smoothness. Unlike single-rotor designs, the twin system keeps a constant flow of crop material, preventing clogging even under extreme loads. Under its sleek exterior, the CR10.90 houses a 16-liter Cursor 16 engine, delivering over 700 horsepower, paired with an intelligent IntelliSense TIMM, a brain that continuously analyzes grain losses, rotor speed, and fan load, then adjusts everything automatically. This allows the harvester to maintain peak efficiency for hours or days without the need for manual tweaking. Operators simply monitor and the machine does the thinking. In regions like Western Australia, Canada's Saskatchewan plains, and Ukraine's black soil fields, CR10.90 fleets work non-stop through entire harvest campaigns. Crews rotate in shifts, often running 24 hours a day for weeks, shutting down only for refueling and brief inspections. To handle continuous work, the CR10.90 is equipped with self-cleaning filters, auto-lubrication systems, and heavy-duty cooling fans that maintain optimal temperatures even under constant operation. Its 14,500-liter grain tank and record-breaking 210 liters per second unloading speed mean downtime is almost non-existent. At night, it's a spectacle. Golden beams slicing through darkness, two rotors whirring in harmony, a convoy of trucks lining up beside it to catch the grain. The CR10.90 isn't just a harvester, It's a marathon machine, designed to run longer, harder, and smarter than any of its competitors. It broke a world record once, but on thousands of farms across the world, it breaks its own record every single night. The CR10.90 doesn't just harvest, it redefines what Nonstop really means. Number 5. Claas IH Austoft 8800. In the blistering heat of Brazil's sugarcane fields, there's no room for rest. The harvest runs 24 hours a day for 6 months straight, and only the toughest machines survive. This is where the Claas IH Austoft 8800 earns its legend. Unlike grain combines that work on dry fields, the Austoft 8800 battles mud, dust, humidity, and heat that can reach 40 degrees Celsius. Its job is brutal, slicing through sugarcane that grows up to 15 feet tall, separating stalks, cleaning them, and loading billets into wagons, all in a single continuous process. At its heart is an 8.7-liter FPT diesel engine producing around 400 horsepower, tuned specifically for high torque and low-speed endurance. Its hydraulics power the base cutter, twin rotating blades that slice the cane at ground level, while powerful extractors remove leaves and debris with hurricane-force airflow. The result is pure efficiency. Each harvester can cut and load over 120 tons of sugarcane per hour, continuously feeding nearby haul trucks. The Austoft is built for non-stop work. Its self-cleaning cooling system prevents chaff buildup, while auto-lube circuits reduce maintenance downtime. Refueling, inspections, and repairs are done between shifts, sometimes under floodlights in the early morning when the air is barely cooler. Operators rotate every 12 hours, but the machines themselves don't stop. In Brazil, India, Thailand, and Australia, fleets of these red harvesters move like armies across the fields, lights blazing, engines roaring through the night. The conditions are extreme: wet soil, uneven terrain, sticky residue that clogs radiators. But the Austoft keeps going. Its design is rugged, reinforced steel frames, sealed bearings, and heavy-duty cooling systems made for tropical punishment. For every ton of sugar, ethanol, and energy produced from cane, the Austoft is the first to start the process. It doesn't rest, it doesn't rust, it just cuts. And when the sun rises over the steaming fields, it's already been working for hours, proving why it's called the tropical machine that never sleeps. Number 6. John Deere CP717. If farming were a race against time, cotton harvest would be the sprint. Unpredictable weather, short harvest windows, and fragile fiber that can't wait. That's why modern cotton farms rely on one machine that can work day and night without pause: the John Deere CP770. It's not just a harvester, it's a cotton factory on wheels. Under its hood lies a 13.6-liter PowerTech engine that produces nearly 500 horsepower, powering 6 high-speed picking units that strip the cotton from the plants while leaving stems intact. The CP770 does what once took dozens of laborers, and it does it with perfection. But the real revolution is how it handles the cotton. As it harvests, the CP770 automatically compacts the picked cotton into large round modules, each wrapped in protective film and ejected onto the field. Each module weighs nearly 2.5 tons, ready for transport without the need for separate module builders or trailers. This system eliminates downtime. No waiting for loaders, no halts between rows. The CP770 keeps rolling. Its advanced moisture sensors, GPS navigation, and precision guidance allow it to pick efficiently day or night. Powerful LED lights illuminate entire fields, while air-conditioned, soundproof cabs keep operators focused through the long shifts. In the cotton belt of Texas, the CP770 runs for weeks at a time, operators swapping shifts as the machines move from sunrise to sunrise. Deere's durability engineering ensures it can handle high temperatures, dusty conditions, and heavy workloads without skipping a beat. With automatic cleaning fans and sealed bearings, maintenance is minimal even under constant use. Its integrated data system logs every module's GPS location and yield data in real time, turning each harvest into a digital map of efficiency. Cotton once symbolized endless human labor. Today, the CP770 does it alone, tirelessly, methodically, flawlessly. When its lights sweep across a field under a starry sky, the sight is surreal, a gentle giant gathering white gold from the dark. It doesn't just harvest cotton, it harvests the future, one 2-ton module at a time. Number 7. Komatsu 931 XE. Far from the farmlands, deep in the forests of Scandinavia and Canada, another kind of harvester works where most machines dare not go, the Komatsu 931 XE. This isn't a combine or a field machine. It's a tree harvester designed to fell, strip, and cut logs in the harshest terrains on Earth. Equipped with an 8-wheel all-terrain chassis, a powerful 290 horsepower diesel engine, and a hydraulically balanced suspension, the 931 XE can navigate swamps, snow, slopes, and rocky ground where no wheeled vehicle should survive. At its front is a mechanical marvel, the Komatsu C144 harvesting head. In a single motion, it grips a tree, slices through the trunk with a chainsaw bar, strips off branches with roller-fed knives, measures the trunk's diameter, and cuts it into precise lengths. All of this happens in seconds with millimeter precision. The machine's cab sits high on a rotating platform, giving the operator a panoramic 360-degree view. Inside, touchscreen controls display data for every cut, tree species, log length, and yield, while an ergonomic chair and suspension keep the operator steady even on rough terrain. Forestry companies run these machines 24 hours a day, especially during limited daylight seasons when every minute counts. At night, LED arrays illuminate the forest like a work site, the hum of hydraulics echoing between the trees. The 931 XE's hydraulic and cooling systems are designed for non-stop operation, with redundant pumps and oversized radiators to prevent overheating. Automatic lubrication systems service joints and saw components on the go, minimizing downtime. Each machine can process up to 200 trees per shift, regardless of snow, rain, or mud. In places where man and machine fight nature for survival, the Komatsu 931 XE doesn't just survive, it thrives. Its operators call it the silent predator. Under the glow of its lights, it moves like a living creature, strong, graceful, and unstoppable. In the forests that never sleep, the 931 XE is the heartbeat of the night. Number 8. ROPA Tiger 6S. If there's one machine that embodies the word unstoppable, it's the ROPA Tiger 6S, Europe's king of sugar beet harvesters. Stretching nearly 15 meters long and weighing over 60 tons, the Tiger 6S is a self-propelled harvesting powerhouse that looks more like a spacecraft than a farm machine. Underneath that massive frame lies a Mercedes-Benz 796 horsepower engine, powering 18 lifting shares that dig, shake, and separate beets from the soil with precision. Its cleaning turbines spin like tornadoes, removing mud and stones without damaging the delicate roots. The result? A machine that can harvest over 1,000 tons of sugar beets per day. But the real marvel is how it keeps going 24 hours a day during the European beet campaign, which runs for nearly 100 days straight. The Tiger 6S is built with redundant hydraulics, automatic lubrication, and self-cleaning systems that allow continuous operation in muddy and cold conditions. Its massive 45-ton bunker means fewer stops, and its unloading conveyor can transfer that entire load into waiting trucks in under a minute, even while the harvester keeps moving. Inside, the operator sits in luxury. The cab is climate-controlled, whisper-quiet, and equipped with R-Connect telemetry, a digital monitoring system that tracks performance, efficiency, and location. It even sends real-time data to farm managers via satellite. At night, the Tiger 6S becomes a spectacle. Its LED lights flood the fields, illuminating the fog with white beams as the yellow colossus moves gracefully row by row. Farmers often say it's like watching a giant mechanical ballet. No machine better represents Europe's drive for efficiency, precision, endurance, and reliability fused into one masterpiece. It doesn't rest, it doesn't hesitate, And when dawn breaks over frosty beet fields, you can still hear the faint hum of the Tiger 6S, still working, still lifting, still winning its silent race against time. The Tiger 6S doesn't just harvest sugar beets, it harvests perfection. Number 9. Rostselmash RSM 161. Across the endless wheat plains of Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan, where farms stretch beyond the horizon and the air smells of diesel and dust, one machine has become a legend, the Rostselmash RSM 161, the Russian titan built to work non-stop. This isn't a flashy combine. It's raw, rugged, and designed for sheer endurance. When other machines slow down from heat or fatigue, the RSM 161 just keeps moving. At its heart beats a 9.8-liter Yams 238 diesel engine, delivering 460 horsepower through a drivetrain built for punishment. It powers one of the largest threshing systems in its class, a 800mm wide rotor capable of handling dense, damp grain as easily as dry straw. Its 10,500-liter grain tank gives it incredible range between unloads, and its unloading auger can empty that in less than 2 minutes, allowing seamless operation with fleets of trucks. But the RSM's real strength lies in its simplicity and serviceability. It's built for massive farms where mechanics are miles away and downtime costs thousands. Nearly every part can be serviced on-site with basic tools, and its cooling system is engineered for dusty Eurasian climates, self-cleaning radiators, wide mesh air screens, and oversized filters that prevent clogging even during 20-hour shifts. During harvest season, farms across southern Russia run RSM 161 fleets 24 hours a day in 3 shifts. Fuel trucks and mobile workshops follow in convoy. Mechanics check oil and hydraulics in the field under floodlights while operators swap seats and engines keep running. Each machine can cover over 300 acres a day, cutting through wheat, barley, and sunflower fields as if they were endless oceans of gold. In a land where farming is as much about endurance as yield, the RSM 161 is a survivor, a machine that thrives in extremes, scorching summers, freezing dawns, and unforgiving workloads. It may not have the polish of Western combines, but it doesn't need to. It's a warrior, built to outlast, outwork, and outlive. The RSM 161 isn't fancy. It's faithful. And in the world's largest grain fields, that's what unstoppable truly means. Number 10. Claas Jaguar 990. When it comes to forage, the green fuel of dairy and livestock industries, no machine is more iconic than the Claas Jaguar 990. It's not harvesting grain or sugar, it's harvesting energy in the form of corn, grass, and alfalfa, and it does it faster and longer than anything else on Earth. At its core is a 925 horsepower MAN V12 engine, one of the most powerful ever fitted to an agricultural machine. Its mission? Chop, shred, and process 400 tons of forage per hour, turning standing crops into silage with razor precision. The Jaguar's VMAX drum features up to 40 knives rotating at nearly 1,000 RPM, slicing the crop to exact lengths that farmers can pre-select. Its autofill system uses laser sensors to track the position of nearby trailers, automatically directing the spout to fill each one perfectly, even while moving at full speed. But what makes the Jaguar 990 truly unstoppable is its role in modern silage operations. In Germany, France, and the American Midwest, fleets of Jaguars run day and night, feeding biogas plants and dairy farms that rely on continuous supply. The machines operate in tandem with convoys of trucks, one unloading, one filling, one waiting, forming a perfect cycle that never stops. Its dynamic power system automatically adjusts engine output based on crop load, reducing fuel consumption during lighter work, but pushing full power when density increases. Meanwhile, its cab, silent, air-conditioned, and vibration-isolated, allows operators to stay sharp through long shifts. LED lights illuminate the field like daylight, and GPS guidance ensures every row is harvested with surgical precision, even in fog or rain. When you watch a Jaguar 990 at night, its white and green body glowing under halogen beams, chopping endlessly into the darkness, you understand why Claas named it after one of nature's most tireless predators. It doesn't rest. It doesn't roar. It purrs relentlessly. The Jaguar 990 isn't just a harvester. It's the pulse of modern forage production, smooth, smart, and unstoppable. While most machines rest, these harvesters keep going, hour after hour, day after day, proving that true engineering never sleeps. Which one impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching these unstoppable giants at work, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible farming machines in action. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep those engines roaring and the harvest rolling.